Hello again, and welcome to my channel. Um, a lot of people have been asking me about how retirement is and what I think about retirement. And well, essentially, let's just talk about it a little while and just real talk. And because retirement, good morning. Retirement, it can be a blessing, it can be a curse. It for the most part, it is a blessing. Let's put it that way. I don't think that I've run into the curse part yet. But um, one thing that nobody really talks about is that in retirement, your people, a good portion of them, most likely change. What do I mean by that? Some of the folks that you thought would stick around, they just fall off. And maybe it's co-workers you saw every day for 20 years. And once you're not in the building anymore, or you're not doing that type of work, or at least with that organization, uh, they just they just fall off. Then you may have new people show up that you didn't expect. You didn't expect folks from church to pop up, uh, from a new hobby, from wherever life takes you next. That's not a sign that you did something wrong. That's just life moving, and it's moving into a new season. And seasons change who's standing next to you, if that makes sense. You go through one phase in life, you have a certain group of folks around you. You may go through another phase, you may develop new friends, you may lose old friends. But retirement is a new season in life. So that's something. The second thing, um, find your reason to get up. Uh, just find your reason to get up. Today, my reason was to take a walk on the beach. I live in Kentucky. I'm down here in Florida, and I figured that I would go for a walk on the beach this morning. And it might be kind of bright because I got the sunrise over here. It's about 7:50 in the morning. But anyway, find your reason to get up. And I mean that literally. When you don't have a job, when you don't have it telling you where to be at 6 in the morning, you've got to give yourself a reason. You don't necessarily have to get up at 6 in the morning, but you need to provide yourself with a reason to get up and get moving. And it doesn't have to be some big mission. It could be your workout in the gym. It could be your grandkids if you have any. Uh, it could be teaching a hobby, mentoring somebody, uh, coming up behind you. It's just uh, some things that it's something that you need to do in order to get up and get your feet on the floor, and it gives your day shape. Because purpose, it doesn't it doesn't retire. Only the job does. Did I say that right? Purpose doesn't retire. Only the job does. And the last thing that I want to talk about is that in retirement, you're actually allowed to change your mind or pivot. You may go into it with one mindset, uh, thinking of it in one way or doing something in a particular way. But you also have the freedom to change that mindset You don't have to stay stuck on what you pictured as your retirement, because it is a transition. It is a new phase in life, a new season. And just because you draw it out one way doesn't mean that it necessarily has to work that way. So you can change your mind and pivot. Uh, Retirement, it's not one plan forever. You can go from not working to part-time working to full-time working again if that fits in this season for you. Uh, it ain't no rule that says once you retire, you're locked in. Some of the happiest retired folks I know, they went back to working. Water almost got me. Uh, they went back to working something that they actually loved. Me, myself, my whole situation was different because I actually started terminal vacation leave on December 16th of 2016. But I didn't actually officially retire until March the 1st of 2017. And when I retired, before I even hit my retirement date, I had started my new job as a college professor on January 1. So it was like I was done with my other job, but I was learning something new. And what's funny is some of the things that people experience in retirement, I didn't experience that right away because I went from one uh, purpose and one structure into another without a break. But once that summer came, retirement reality kind of set in because I was wondering, what am I going to do today and things like that. Uh, but 9 years in, I pretty much got things down, I feel. So if you're retired or you're thinking about it, this is just real talk from somebody who's been there walking the same beach you might be walking one day. All right. So as far as this goes, that's it from me. If you like this video, press the like button or make a comment below. And I look forward to hearing from each of you in the near future. Take care. We out.